Welcome back to our channel, World Coins History. As you knew that old is gold, but these rare $quarter coins that are most valuable than you think, don't spend one of them, so please watch complete video and find your treasure. Let's start this. Top 1. Today I'm about to take you on a thrilling journey into the heart of American history and rare coin collecting with the 2021 United States $quarter, the Crossing the Delaware design. If you're a coin lover or a passionate collector, you absolutely cannot miss a single detail in this video, because what I'm about to reveal will change how you see this coin forever. This isn't just any quarter, it's a powerful symbol of courage, strategy, and a pivotal moment in the American Revolution, captured forever in metal. But what makes it truly extraordinary goes far beyond the surface. The Crossing the Delaware quarter, released in 2021 as part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, honors George Washington's daring Christmas night crossing in 1776 that turned the tides of the Revolutionary War. Its design shows Washington and his troops braving icy waters on a small boat, an image that screams determination and historical significance. But here's the twist: this quarter has become a hot item for collectors due to some rare and fascinating minting quirks that have turned ordinary coins into prized treasures. Collectors, listen carefully, because among these coins, there are some standout varieties that feature spectacular doubling on Washington's hat, the boat's details, and even the water waves beneath them. These double die errors are highly sought after because they are the result of die misalignment during minting, making each of these coins a one-of-a-kind story frozen in time. Beyond doubling, there are also off-center strikes and die cracks that add an element of rarity and uniqueness, and coins with these features have been known to fetch a premium at auctions across the country. Now, the thrill only gets better when you learn about the satin finish versions that were released in special collector sets. These satin quarters glow with a soft, almost velvety sheen that's unlike the shiny finish most quarters have, making them incredibly desirable for those who want something truly special in their collections. Keeping one of these coins in pristine condition can lead to serious value growth as more collectors realize just how rare and beautiful they really are. If you're wondering what all this means in terms of market value, let me tell you, these rare 2021 Crossing the Delaware quarters have been turning heads and opening wallets from coast to coast. In recent auctions in New York and Chicago, examples with verified doubling and flawless satin finishes have sold for upwards of $200, which is remarkable for a quarter that started out as just 25 cents. Even circulated versions with visible errors can command prices well over $50 in states like California and Florida, proving there's real money to be made for those who know what to look for. For collectors aiming to grow their collections with this coin, my best advice is to keep an eagle eye out for the doubling and any signs of die cracks or off-center strikes. Those are your golden tickets. Always make sure to store these coins in protective holders to preserve their condition, and consider getting them professionally graded if you spot a potential rare variety. Trust me, the difference a high grade can make at auction or in a private sale is enormous, and these coins are definitely worth the investment. In conclusion, the 2021 Crossing the Delaware quarter is more than just pocket change. It's a captivating piece of American history with a growing reputation for rarity and value. Collectors across the nation are racing to find these special errors and satin finishes, making this coin one of the most exciting in the modern era of American numismatics. So if you come across one in your change, a coin roll, or tucked away in your collection, take a closer look. You might be holding a gem that could surprise you with its worth and story. Top 2. I'm bringing you an exciting deep dive into one of the most fascinating coins from the late 20th century, the 1979 United States $quarter. If you thought quarters were just everyday pocket change, think again, because this coin has some hidden secrets and rare varieties that every serious collector needs to know about. Stick with me, because what I'm about to share will spark your curiosity and maybe even help you find a valuable treasure in your own collection or change jar. The 1979 quarter is part of the traditional Washington quarter series, but don't let its common look fool you. This year's coins carry special features that make certain examples stand out like rare gems. For starters, the 1979 quarter was minted with the classic design of George Washington on the obverse and the eagle on the reverse, but some of these coins have extraordinary mint errors that collectors dream about. One of the most thrilling discoveries in this series is the double die variety, where doubling shows up around the lettering or even on Washington's profile. These double dies create a striking visual effect that turns a simple quarter into a collector's holy grail. But that's not all. Another remarkable feature that adds rarity and excitement to the 1979 quarter is the existence of off-center strikes. Imagine a coin where the eagle or Washington's head is noticeably shifted, giving it an off-balance but eye-catching appearance. These off-center strikes are not just mint mistakes, they're limited occurrences that turn these quarters into highly sought-after collectibles, especially when the off-center strike is severe enough to show missing parts of the design. Collectors go wild for these kinds of coins because they combine beauty, history, and rarity all in one small piece of metal. Here's a collector's tip that can help you spot valuable 1979 quarters. Look closely at the edges and the lettering. If you see doubling or irregular spacing on the word Liberty or the date, you might have found a double die quarter. Also, keep an eye out for die cracks, tiny raised lines on the surface that show up because of cracks in the minting die. These are rare and add to the coin's uniqueness and value. And remember, condition is king. The sharper and cleaner your quarter looks, the more valuable it is likely to be, especially if it's been kept in mint state or near perfect condition for over 4 decades. Now, let's talk about the real magic, the value. The 1979 quarter is a favorite among collectors because certain error coins from this year have sold for impressive amounts at auctions and private sales. For example, a high-grade double die quarter has been known to fetch prices upwards of $150 in popular coin shows in Chicago and New York, while off-center strike coins in mint condition have been snapped up for nearly $200 in Florida auctions. Even circulated quarters with these errors can surprise collectors with values in the $70 to $100 range. That's a huge jump from the coin's original face value of 25 cents, showing just how thrilling and profitable collecting can be when you know what to look for. If you're diving into the world of 1979 quarters, my advice is simple but crucial: always use a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe to inspect your coins carefully. Keep your collection in protective holders to avoid wear, and if you believe you found an error or a double die, getting the coin professionally graded can add a huge boost to its market value. Many collectors and dealers look for certified coins because grading guarantees authenticity and condition, which makes selling easier and often more profitable. The 1979 United States quarter dollar isn't just a coin, it's a gateway to uncovering hidden value, a piece of history, and a thrilling hunt that can reward you in ways beyond just money. It's a coin that continues to captivate collectors and investors alike, and as more people realize its potential, demand keeps rising, making now the perfect time to explore your collections or hit the coin shows with fresh eyes. If you loved learning about the rare and exciting features of the 1979 quarter, don't forget to smash that subscribe button so you never miss our weekly coin discoveries and tips that help you build your collection with confidence and knowledge. Hit like if this video gave you some new ideas or if you've ever found a cool coin like this yourself, and drop a comment below to share your stories or ask questions. I'm here to help you on your coin collecting adventure. Remember, stay curious, keep exploring, and who knows, your next rare find could be just around the corner in your own change. Top 3. I'm excited to take you deep into the fascinating world of one of America's most historic coins, the 1965 United States quarter dollar. If you think a quarter is just a simple piece of change, think again. The 1965 quarter holds secrets and stories that any true coin enthusiast or collector would be thrilled to uncover. Stick around because this video will reveal the unique traits and rare qualities that make this coin a gem, and trust me, you won't want to miss a single detail if you're hunting for coins with real value and history. The 1965 quarter is special for many reasons, but one of the biggest is its place in U.S. coinage history. This was the first year the U.S. Mint struck quarters without any silver content, shifting from the classic 90% silver coins to copper-nickel-clad coins. This transition alone marks the 1965 quarter as a symbol of change and innovation. But what really sparks collector excitement are the rare errors and varieties that appeared during this production year. From doubling errors on the lettering to slight variations in the mint marks and die cracks, these quirks transform ordinary quarters into extraordinary finds. One of the most thrilling errors to look for is the double die variety. If you spot the word Liberty or the date on the coin showing doubled or shadow-like outlines, you might be holding a highly collectible piece. This kind of error happens when the coin's design is stamped twice slightly off register, giving that fascinating doubled appearance. Another rare and exciting variety comes from die cracks, tiny raised lines that run across the coin caused by cracks in the dies themselves. These die cracks might look like imperfections, but for collectors, they're badges of rarity and uniqueness that add serious value. Collectors are also fascinated by subtle mint mark variations, especially those struck at the Denver and Philadelphia mints. The placement and size of these mint marks can differ slightly from coin to coin, and spotting a rare variation can lead to some exciting discoveries and rewarding sales. And let's not forget the importance of condition. Quarters from 1965 that have been preserved in near-perfect, uncirculated condition continue to climb in value as more collectors seek to add pristine examples to their collections. Now, here's where things get really exciting: the value of these rare 1965 quarters in today's market. High-grade double die quarters and those with prominent die cracks have been known to sell for over $120 at auctions in places like New York and Los Angeles. Even off-center strikes and other mint errors have brought in prices well above $50 in coin shows across Texas and Florida. For a coin that originally was worth just 25 cents, these prices show how powerful rarity and collector demand can be when combined with history. If you're serious about collecting 1965 quarters, here's a tip you don't want to miss: always examine your coins carefully using a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe. Look closely for doubling on letters and numbers, unusual cracks, or any irregularities around the mint marks. Store your find safely in coin holders to protect their condition, and when you find a piece that might be rare, consider getting it professionally graded to maximize its value and ease of sale. The 1965 quarter is more than just currency, it's a snapshot of a pivotal moment in American history and a thrilling opportunity for collectors to uncover something truly special. As demand grows and more collectors realize the potential of these coins, now is the perfect time to explore your collection or search your change for these rare treasures. If you enjoyed uncovering the secrets behind the 1965 quarter, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more exciting coin stories, expert tips, and rare finds delivered every week. Smash that like button if this video opened your eyes to new possibilities in coin collecting, and drop a comment below to share your experiences or ask any questions. I love hearing from fellow collectors. Stay curious, keep hunting, and remember that your next rare find could be right in your pocket. Top 4. I'm diving into a coin that might seem ordinary at first glance but holds a treasure trove of secrets for collectors and coin lovers alike: the 1970 United States quarter dollar. This coin carries a story, a rarity, and a value that many don't realize at first. If you think quarters are just everyday pocket change, stay tuned, because this particular year and type of quarter has hidden features and rare minting quirks that can turn a simple coin into a prized collector's item. Trust me, you don't want to miss a single detail if you love the thrill of discovering rare coins. The 1970 quarter is part of the classic Washington quarter series, but what sets it apart are the unique mint errors and varieties that popped up during this year's production. One of the most exciting aspects collectors hunt for is the double die variety. This happens when the coin's design is stamped twice in a slightly offset way, creating a distinct doubling effect on the letters or the date. If you inspect closely, you might see doubling around Liberty, the date, or even parts of Washington's profile, and these details can skyrocket the coin's value from its everyday worth. Another thrilling factor for collectors is the off-center strike error. Imagine holding a coin where part of the design is noticeably missing or shifted because it wasn't struck perfectly in the minting process. These off-center strikes make each coin unique, and depending on how severe the error is, they can fetch impressive prices at auctions or coin shows. The 1970 quarter is also known for die cracks and die breaks, tiny raised lines or splits on the surface caused by wear or damage to the minting dies. While these might seem like flaws, they're actually highly prized by collectors for their rarity and the story they tell about the coin's creation. If you're a collector or just starting your coin journey, here's a tip that could make a huge difference: always examine your coins carefully with a magnifying glass or loupe. Look for doubling effects on lettering, uneven strikes, or unusual marks like die cracks. These subtle clues can transform a regular quarter into a rare collectible worth much more than its face value. And remember, condition matters a lot. Coins that have been kept in mint or near mint condition, free from scratches and wear, are especially sought after in today's market. Talking about value, the 1970 quarters with these rare errors have seen some impressive prices recently. Double die quarters in excellent condition have sold for over $150 at major auctions in Chicago and Philadelphia. Off-center strike examples with significant misalignment have fetched close to $200, especially when certified by professional grading services. Even coins with smaller errors or die cracks are highly desirable, often selling for $70 to $100 at popular coin shows across the country. Keep in mind, the original face value of this quarter was just 25 cents, a tiny fraction of what collectors are willing to pay today for these special variations. The 1970 quarter is not just a coin, it's a piece of American history packed with surprises and rare moments frozen in metal. For collectors, it represents an exciting chance to uncover hidden value and connect with a fascinating era of minting innovation. Whether you're searching through old coin rolls, checking your change, or attending coin shows, this quarter is a must-watch treasure that continues to grow in demand and value. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1970 quarter, don't forget to subscribe to the channel to catch more incredible coin stories, expert tips, and hidden gems every week. Hit the like button if this video sparked your curiosity or helped you spot something new in your collection, and share your own finds or questions in the comments below. I'm always eager to hear from fellow coin enthusiasts. Keep your eyes sharp, your hands steady, and your passion alive, because the next rare coin might be just waiting to be discovered by you. When it comes to price, rare 1970 double die quarters have been known to sell for upwards of $150 in auctions held in Chicago and Philadelphia, while off-center strikes with significant misalignment have been snapped up for nearly $200 in markets across Florida and California. Even examples with noticeable die cracks are commanding strong prices between $70 and $100, making the 1970 quarter a thrilling and highly sought-after coin in today's collector world. Top 5 and last rare coin. I'm bringing you an exciting journey into the world of one of the most intriguing quarters ever minted, the 1966 United States quarter dollar. If you think quarters are just everyday coins, wait until you hear about the unique features, rare varieties, and collector-worthy errors that make the 1966 quarter a shining star for anyone passionate about coins. This isn't just a coin, it's a piece of history, a collector's prize, and a hidden treasure all rolled into one. So, listen closely because what I'm about to share could completely change how you see the coins in your pocket. The 1966 quarter marks a pivotal moment in U.S. coinage history, especially since it was part of the early years after the mint stopped using silver in quarters. While this might sound like a simple change, it actually opened the door to some fascinating minting quirks. One of the things that make the 1966 quarter so exciting are the double die errors. If you look carefully at the lettering, especially the word Liberty or the date 1966, you might spot a distinct doubling effect where the letters appear to have shadows or outlines that create a stunning 3D look. This kind of error happened because the coin die was stamped twice, slightly off alignment, and it turns a common coin into a rare collectible that coin lovers chase eagerly. Another fascinating feature to watch out for on the 1966 quarter is the die crack and die break errors. These show up as tiny raised lines or splits on the coin's surface, often running through the design or lettering. Far from being defects, these are prized by collectors because they tell the story of the coin's creation, and they are rare enough to make certain coins exceptionally valuable. There are also off-center strike errors, where the design is noticeably shifted to one side, giving the coin a unique appearance that stands out instantly. Coins with such errors don't just carry historical value, they are highly sought after for their rarity and eye-catching uniqueness. For anyone serious about collecting 1966 quarters, here's a pro tip: use a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe to study your coins carefully. Look for signs of doubling in the date and lettering, and check for any unusual raised lines or shifts in the design. The better preserved your coin is, meaning fewer scratches, less wear, and strong original luster, the higher its potential value. Keep your coins safe in proper holders to protect them from damage and consider professional grading if you believe you found a rare error. Now, when it comes to value, the 1966 quarters with these special characteristics are making waves in the collector market. Double die quarters have been selling for well over $130 in auctions held in cities like New York and Chicago. Off-center strikes and die crack varieties often command prices upward of $90 to $120, especially when certified by professional grading services. Even circulated examples with visible errors are enjoying strong demand, often fetching prices well above their original 25-cent face value. This makes the 1966 quarter not just a coin, but a fascinating investment and a collector's delight. The 1966 quarter is a perfect blend of history, rarity, and beauty that every coin collector should know about. Whether you're sorting through old coin rolls, browsing coin shows, or examining your own collection, these quarters could hold a rare surprise waiting to be discovered. The excitement of finding a double die, a die crack, or an off-center strike quarter from 1966 is something every collector dreams of, and today could be the day you uncover that treasure. If this deep dive into the 1966 quarter got you excited, be sure to subscribe to the channel for more amazing coin stories, expert tips, and rare finds every single week. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, and leave your thoughts or questions in the comments below. I love hearing about your coin adventures. Stay sharp, keep your passion alive, and remember that the next rare coin could be right under your nose waiting to be found. To give you an idea of current market prices, rare 1966 double die quarters have recently sold for over $130 at auctions in New York and Chicago, while off-center strike coins and those with die cracks are fetching between $90 and $120 in coin shows across Florida and California. Even circulated versions with clear errors are highly prized, making the 1966 quarter a truly thrilling coin to collect and hold on to.